Hello everybody, welcome to my weekly reading. It is that time again. I recorded one a few days ago and it just disappeared off the face of the earth. So we're re-recording and I'm going to post this right after we finish. But I hope you're having an amazing week. I hope you had a beautiful new moon. I hope you manifested all your dreams and desires, and I hope it felt right on the inside, because when you can feel it, it's so much power. So I hope that you could feel it on the inside. Yeah, so today we're going to play with two decks, because I've been playing, the other day when I recorded I did two decks, so we're going to do two again. So this is the reading for October 27th through November 2nd, and I hope you're having a really great day. We're having a snow day here in Denver, so. So my little areas has a bunch of, I have some hematite quartz going on. I have my favorite new piece. This thing is stunning. I have some selenite wands, and then I brought some malachite and azurite together. And I also have a rose quartz amethyst cluster. So I feel like it's a lot of like love and nurturing. So let's play. Let's get for it. We're gonna do both decks for the week and just see what they have to say on each other. So, oh yeah. Deal. So I have, the first card is the Devil. So what it's talking about, I asked for the beginning of the week, it's a lot of anxiety. I see a lot of people, this is fun. I need women to stop being ashamed. If you're sexual, if you stop being ashamed or embarrassed of things that are just natural. What it says is that for some reason there's this fluctuation that's going with the vortexes right now, and what it shows is that there's a lot of shame and like a little bit of forgiveness that's going on, like I mean like a smidgen of forgiveness, but a lot of shame that's going on. So it's saying please do not be too hard on yourselves, do not be embarrassed or ashamed. And it's also saying like watch your thoughts and your worries at the beginning of the week, because it's going to be like I have too much to do, I can't get this done, how am I supposed to do this, how am I supposed to do this, and then just sitting in your head with the thoughts going brrr. And so it's like don't be ashamed of anything, any fetishes, any sexual desires, physical desires, emotions or anything. It's just saying do not let the negativity or what modern people think is okay and not okay. It's really about being honest and truthful to yourself. So please do that this week, because it's just showing it's just over and over in your head. And then the Three of Pentacles is talking about teamwork. It takes people together as a unit to help each other. So if you're out there and you're nervous or you're worried that something's in your head and you're too embarrassed to talk about it, I want you to talk about it. I want you to confide into anybody that you can and really just discuss what's going on with you and your fears, and saying like, I'm fucked up right now and it's okay, but I need to talk to you, please, and just let me, do I have space to like let myself be vulnerable with you? And go find somebody that you can be vulnerable with, that can hold you in that space and love you through it. So the Three of Pentacles is really about getting into that. And then the Nine of Swords is upside down, which is saying like sometimes when we get uncomfortable or if we get off balance or we feel like people are judging us or attacking us, we get on the defense and we start saying, we shoot swords out of our throat. Just be careful this week with your emotions, because what I see is a lot of feminine energies getting feisty and a lot of masculine energies getting feisty, and everybody's just at each other. And it's like, be kind, okay? Be kind is what those decks says. So let's see what you guys need to know for the week from my Rider Waite deck. That card tried to come out twice, and I kept shoving it back in. Spirit was like, nah, we're playing. The middle of the week, please. Somebody's getting an opportunity this week. Okay. What I like working with Dudex is because I have just different messages flowing around all over the place, and it's beautiful. The card that came out, like by the third time I let it, was the Temperance. It's about balancing emotions, balancing yourself. What I see is that people are like, I deserve that. I deserve that. Why is that happening to me? And then they want to like punish the universe or punish people for not having things yet. We live in an entitled community where we believe that if we've been doing spiritual work for 6 months, we should be Gandhi. That's bullshit. I also, just because when you manifest something and when you're going to, it's that believing in that trust. However, we're human, and some of our contracts have us doing things where we need lessons. And so they will continually do lessons over and over again until we get the lesson. And this is saying balance your mind. It's saying to meditate. It's saying writing. It's saying take yourself out of the victim road and try to see what the whole picture has to say instead of just me, and being angry. It's really you're balancing your emotional and your physical together. And it's not about weight or anything with the physical. It's not like, I've seen some of the most attractive, workout, beautiful beings on the outside be the ugliest people on the inside. And I've seen some of the chubbiest human beings that people think are lazy are stunning on the inside. It doesn't matter what the outside looks like. What it matters about is the inside, and eventually the outside will come to it. But this is saying it's time to really not. What I see is people are going very left or very right, but it's both. It's a double-sided sword. So try to bring in a balance in the middle. The King of Cups. There's somebody that's going to be offering somebody. They're telling me who it is. Okay, thank you. A lot of money, and this person's going to come in and help with goals and help with dreams, ambitions. This person's going to come in and just help, and it's beautiful, and it's because he wants to, and he's grateful to be of service to the world. So the middle of the week is really about people coming in and helping us and allowing it, saying it's okay to help. I'm very self-sufficient. I love being self-sufficient. However, sometimes I have the hardest part, my part actually, the hardest time allowing people to do things for me. And it's just, I got to start learning that it's okay to allow people to help me. The next is the Hierophant. The end of the week is really about having communication, having conversations with however you spell God. There's a lot of people that are wanting messages, and there's a lot of people who have just gotten so busy they forgot to just plant your feet flat in the morning and say hello and thank you. Look out your window, look at nature, breathe it in, do a 5-minute meditation. In the shower, make sure that you can feel your feet grounded into the bathtub or the shower and say like, thank you. It's really about having a connection instead of like, hey universe, hey God, this is what I want, da 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 da, thank you. It's about also giving back to the universe. It's about putting your hands in the ground and telling them thank you, telling Mother Nature, Gia, thank you. It's laying on your belly and writing to God and having a conversation with God through journaling. It's sitting somewhere and just be able to breathe for 5 minutes. So many people worry because they say they have anxiety or they can't meditate. And the truth is that's just avoidance of self and avoidance of what's going on inside of you. It's anxiety is this thing that we have where we get all nervous and we have so much to do, but we just don't want to look at it, so we keep pushing it away, and then it goes in our body and morphs into there and makes us really energetically feel like we want to crawl out of our skin. So before you get to that point this week, let's go ahead and start praying to however you spell God and however you spell prayer. Prayer can look many of different ways, just as long as you have a connection going to something, to someone, when you're flowing here, you're able to flow there. And so what it is that we have to stay in this constant part of evolving, shedding, failing, restarting, redoing. So this week really is about just getting out of your own head and getting out of yourself. Morgan, and with that, I say thank you to everybody. I wish all of you love and light. I will be pulling all kinds of cards this week on Instagram, so I wish all of you the best and have a great week.